This week's Michigan Lottery Excellence in Education winner is Jessie Kohler from Freeland Elementary School and Freeland Learning Center. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have a video from your nominator. Let's take a look.
Hello, I'm Bart Bennett and this is Becky Schaefer. And we're pleased that Mrs. Kohler has won the Excellence in Education Award from the Michigan Lottery.
We nominated Jessie. We were able to witness Jessie's work with athletes during the Special Olympics, and we know that same joy and passion that she put into the Special Olympics goes into her classroom every day. And we are very grateful that we have teachers in our community serving the students with such joy and enthusiasm.
I heard you go, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a surprise.
Yeah, so tell me what was going through your mind.
Shock, I guess. Those are good friends.
Okay.
And we met them through pickleball, and we play a lot of pickleball and playing tournaments and stuff. But they volunteered to help with the Special Olympics pickleball out of the Flushing area.
Okay.
And so I showed up one day and kind of took over that, and it went along. It was the same time that we were starting a unified basketball team for at Freeland schools, and I was the coach for that, and it kind of all pieced together. So it's nice to.
Well, I love
Nice
that.
to
Congratulations. Now, as a
thank you.
teacher, I understand that you see 8 classes a day and you have 1,200 students.
I do. I see about 200 every day, and then we rotate through every 2 weeks, so one from every grade level. But throughout the year, around 1,200 students 3 times a year.
And talk about, you teach STEM?
I do. Yeah.
So why are you a teacher?
Oh, I think it's just something I grew up with, and I always knew. Growing up, my parents and my dad coached a lot and ran a bunch of youth programs, and my mom was a paraprofessional, which we definitely cannot live without in the classroom. And it was just kind of something we did, and I played a lot of sports and was kind of naturally a leader in that sense, and I always liked to help people, and I guess it was either that or be a sports journalist, and this is what I decided on.
Talk a little bit about, because you see different ages
I do,
all day long.
yeah.
So how do you teach STEM to the different ages? What kind of activities would you do?
Yeah, it's fun. So I base most of what I do on play, which I probably wouldn't have done when I first started teaching STEM, but it's developed into that because I noticed that our students and kids don't have a lot of time where they just play in any sense. So I start my day with the 5th and 6th graders. So that looks a lot more like they have maker opportunities with challenges where they use glue guns and that sort of thing. We have esports. We do a lot of coding with different types of robots. And then as it works its way down, it's kind of the same thing, but it builds up at the Learning Center, which is our young 5s, kindergarten and 1st grade school. I do a lot of dramatic play with the STEM. So
I was going to say, I hear you turn your classrooms into transforming them into whatever you're learning.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right now we have a car wash where students they drive their cozy coupes through the car wash and clean. We have an auto shop where they repair a cardboard car, and a driving school going on right now. So that keeps them busy and they're curious and imagination's going.
I was going to say, so when you do stuff like that, you see a real difference because they get it, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Yes. You realize how much they can do and with their imagination with each other. And when they come in at the beginning of the school year, 4-year-olds, a lot of them don't know how to share or talk with one another. They don't have the opportunity to do that. And then all of a sudden you're listening and someone's saying wrench, and they're handing a wrench over to fix whatever's there. Or they're talking about the windshield wiper fluids or any of that stuff. So it's just amazing what they can do when you give them the opportunity.
I bet you hear school is fun.
Yes, I'm lucky enough that what I teach lends itself to school being fun, and the students typically love coming in and playing in our classrooms.
So fast forward for me 10 years, you're out and about, you run into a former student. What do you hope that former student says about their experience in your classroom?
I think maybe to hear that even one little piece that they're using now as an adult in their classroom. Our seniors that are graduating now, I see them quite often still. And I just had an opportunity last weekend to talk to one, and what he remembered was me playing football with them at recess and dislocating my finger. So out of everything I did that year, that was the one story that stuck with. But hopefully just that they still love to learn and they're curious.
You're the cool teacher. Teaching good
some
things,
days, some
right?
moments. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Jesse from Freeland Elementary receives a $2,000 check from the Michigan Lottery. Excellence in Education Award sponsored by the Michigan Lottery, providing more than $29 billion to public education since 1972.